Welcome back. In this video, we will see vehicle control devices. We will explore the essential components that help you manage your vehicle effectively. Understanding this device is crucial for safe and efficient driving, so let's dive in. So first, let's talk about what vehicle control devices are. So vehicle control devices are essential components that allow drivers to operate their vehicle safely and effectively. How they do this? These devices enable actions such as starting the engine, controlling the speed, and steering the vehicle. So this is how vehicle control devices work to ensure safe driving. Now let me introduce you to the key vehicle control devices. First, we can mention the ignition key itself, because it is used to start and stop the vehicle's engine. The other is fuel pedal. It is one of the control devices because it controls the vehicle's acceleration. Pressing the pedal increases the vehicle's speed, while releasing the pedal reduces the speed. The other component is gear shift. It allows the drivers to change gears based on the vehicle's speed and power needs. This is crucial for efficiency and performance. We will see it later in depth. For now, let's continue. Gear pedal, or we can call it clutch pedal. It is found in manual transmission vehicle, and in this manual transmission vehicle, this pedal disconnects the engine power from the gearbox, enabling gear change without damaging the transmission. Again, we will see it later. This is just an introduction. The other crucial component of vehicle control is steering wheel. It enables the driver to guide the vehicle in the desired direction. And finally, we have a brake, which is used to slow down or stop the vehicle. So now it is time to see each vehicle control device in detail, but more we will focus on steering wheel and brake. So let's break down each device one by one. As you can see from the screen, the first one is fuel injection pedal. So what does it use for? As I said above, it is used to control the vehicle's acceleration. It either increases its speed or slow down it. So pressing the pedal increases fuel supply to the engine, and it results in increasing the speed of a car. And vice versa, releasing the pedal decreases the speed. Generally speaking, by adjusting fuel delivery based on pedal position, it allows precise control of vehicle's speed. The second one is gear shift. So here, the choice between heavy and simple gears affects acceleration and power management. We can put the gears into category. The first category is heavy or low gears. It includes first, second, and reverse gear, and these gears are used for starting and moving at low speed. So for manual transmission gear, before starting the car, make sure the gear position is on the first gear, and we are already talking in what position to start the automatic gear in the previous chapter. The second category is simple or high gear. So above third, used for higher speeds and fuel efficiency. So it can extend up to 5 or 6 gears based on the car's model, and we can use it on the straight road to speed up our vehicle. The third vehicle control device is gear pedal. It is found in manual transmission car, and its main function is it disconnects the engine from gearbox to facilitate gears change. I have said it before. It can be categorized as hydraulic or mechanical, allowing smooth transition between gears. We have seen it in the previous chapter as well, so refer it. The first vehicle control device is steering wheel. The main function of steering wheel is it guides the vehicle direction, and there are mainly two types. These are manual steering and hydraulic steering. Manual or mechanical steering relies on physical effort to turn the wheels, while hydraulic or power-assisted steering uses hydraulic fluid to make steering easier, especially at low speeds. Therefore, hydraulic steering is better than manual steering. Let's see the component of each steering system. First, let's break down the major component of manual steering wheel. 1. Steering wheel itself. It is the primary interface for the driver, allowing them to exert force to guide the vehicle, so the driver's hand apply force to the steering wheel to turn it left or right to the desired direction. 2. Steering shaft. The steering shaft connects the steering wheel and the steering gear. It transmits the rotational force generated by drivers turning at the steering wheel to the steering gear. So this is the function of steering shaft. 3. Steering gear. The steering gear, often referred to as the tooth box or gearbox, amplifies the driver's inputs, and it also converts the rotational movement of the steering shaft into linear movement that turns the vehicle's wheel. So the two main functions of steering gear is amplifying the driver's input and converting the rotational movement into linear movement. This gear tooth is crucial component of steering system. The first component of manual steering wheel is pitman arm. Pitman arm is connected to the output of the steering gear, and it translates the rotational movement into lateral movement, which turns the vehicle's wheel as well. The last component is ball joint, or we can say it tie rod. The ball joint connects different steering components, allowing them to pivot and move freely without causing binding or distortion. Its main function is that it provides a smooth movement between the steering system's leading sections. So this was all about the components of manual steering wheel. Likewise, hydraulic steering system includes the steering oil reservoir and steering pump. As we can understand from the name, the steering oil reservoir holds the hydraulic fluid used for hydraulic steering, facilitating efficient wheel movement. And the steering pump provides pressured hydraulic fluid to the steering mechanism when the engine is running, enhancing steering ease or simplicity. So yeah, this is it. Now let's see the benefit of each steering type. The first is benefit of manual steering. It offers simplicity and fewer components, generally resulting in lower maintenance costs, and it allows the driver to have direct feedback from the road. This is what we can mention from the benefits of manual steering. The other is benefit of hydraulic steering. It reduces the effort required to turn the steering wheel, making it easier to maneuver the vehicle, especially at lower speeds. And the other benefit of hydraulic steering is it enhances driving comfort and reduces fatigue on long drivers. So have this in your mind. This is all about the steering system. So the last vehicle control device that we are going to see in this chapter is the brake. As you already know, brakes are essential for controlling a vehicle's speed and ensuring safe stops. And there are four primary types of brakes commonly found in vehicles. These are foot brake, hand brake, engine brake, and Telma brake. And brake may be operated by oil, air and oil together, or may be operated by only air, or we can say it pneumatically. We will see all about it later in this chapter. Therefore, understanding these components is essential for appreciating how vehicles slow down and stop safely and effectively. So the first type of brake is foot brake. The foot brake typically operated by pressing down with the foot. Yeah, it's clear and we know that. This foot brake is crucial for decelerating or stopping the vehicle. And as I mentioned above, it can be categorized into three types. A. Oil-powered or hydraulic brake. This uses hydraulic fluid to transfer force from the brake pedal to the brake components. Let's see the components. 1. Brake oil containment buffer. This stores brake fluid needed for brake operation. 2. Master cylinder. Converts the force from the brake pedal into hydraulic pressure to engage the brakes. As the driver presses pedal, fluid pressure increases in the system. So this master cylinder located just below the buffer, and it increases pressure as the driver presses the brake pedal. 3. Brake oil conduit delivers brake fluid to the wheel cylinder. 4. Wheel cylinder contains pistons that push against the brake pads or drums to create friction, and this friction is needed to slow or stop the vehicle. And the last component of hydraulic brake is brake drum, or simply disc. It is the component where friction occurs to slow down or stop the vehicle. So these are components of oil-powered foot brake. The second category of foot brake is a foot brake with oil and air methods. It is a hybrid method that combines both air and hydraulic pressure for effective braking. It enhances braking efficiency and control, reducing the amount of force a driver must apply. And this system of braking is common in public transport and cargo vehicle. The third category is pneumatically operated brakes. This category of brakes use compressed air to activate the brake system. This is commonly found in heavier vehicles. They require less manual effort to engage the brake. So this is all about foot brake. The second type of brake is hand brake, or we can call it parking brake, because it's primarily used to keep the vehicle stationary when parked. However, it can also serve as an emergency brake in some cases. So hand brake comes in two ways. 1. Mechanical hand brake, engaged through a lever that directly pulls the brake cable. 2. Air operated hand brake, uses air pressure to apply the brakes, and this type is often found in larger vehicles for safety and efficiency. The third type of brake is engine brake. This type of brake depends on the vehicle's engine to slow down the car. The benefit of this brake system is it reduces reliance on foot brake, preventing wear. And the other benefit is it helps maintain speed control on downhill slopes by limiting fuel injection. So these are the benefits of engine brake. And the last type of brake that we are going to see in this chapter is Thelma brake. Thelma brake is an electromagnetic retarder system commonly found in heavy vehicles. It is used to slow down or stop vehicle by reducing the vehicle's speed without significantly using the conventional braking system. So understanding the various types of brakes along with their operation mechanism and benefits is essential for safe driving. Generally, vehicle control devices are vital for safe and efficient driving, and knowing how they work will enhance your overall driving experience. Thank you for making this far. Don't forget to share. See you in the next section.